to figure this out.
There's a book called Dataclysm that kind of points this out. You can actually just look this research up. For women, the most right swipes you get on dating apps. For men, the most right swipes you get on dating apps. Steph, what years do you think it is for women? It's a line that goes like this. What do you think those years are for women that get the most right swipes?
I think for women, it's probably younger men.
No. What years of women were the peak right swipes?
Oh man. I don't even know. I don't right or left swipe, so I have no idea.
Which do you think men pick?
I think men pick older women.
Really?
It's to a certain point. I think some men are looking for the same thing that women are looking for. They want women are looking for an older man to take care of them or to show them things.
That's pretty common.
I think some men are now, with the way life is now, I think men are kind of leaning more. So older,
more experienced women.
More experienced women. I think the older men are looking for younger women, but I think the younger men are looking for older, more experienced, maybe more wealthy women.
Let's talk about that.
No, I think I get what she's saying. I think like that younger men just kind of
they see how women are moving. They see how women are
and they don't like
older
it.
Men and
so they see that one person that's like has their like shit together in a sense, and then they're like, "Yep, that's it."
So they're
you think men are picking women based on having their shit together?
Yes. I think no, like young men, because young men, kind of, because they always are the ones that they're going to be the first ones to walk up to you and be like, "You're fake because you have fake boobs." Like I'm going to hear it from somebody my age before anybody else, and then they're going to trash on you.
Babe, those men
just trash on you.
Babe, those men are just losers. They're not getting with you or older women.
But like I'm just saying that I think that I kind of get what she's saying.
Katie, what do you think about this?
If going back to the age, I know it's between 18 and 25.
Okay, cool. What do you think? The women get the most right swipes. What age?
Ooh.
I mean, I think it's younger women. I don't know.
What do you think, Kirsten?
I'll go with younger too, just because every guy always thinks I'm way younger than I am.
If you had to give a 4-year age range.
You should do not complain about that.
I mean, but then I have all these young guys hitting on me all the time, and I'm like,
okay. So two things. Number one, the correct answer is 23 to 25 is the age range where most of the right swipes are. Number two, there was a study done by Dr. David Buss in 1989 where they did 37 different cultures, and they asked, and there's two things that were several things that were universal.
Chat saying 21 to 27.
Yeah, well, there's several things that were universal amongst all these cultures. Remember, these are Yanomamo tribe members. These are people who live in the Andes Mountains. These are people who live in Asia, people who live in Europe, people who live in North America. All these different 37 cultures, many of them didn't have any access to television, radio, anything. And they all found the same things. Women prefer men taller than them. Women prefer men with a 1.65 to 1 shoulder to waist ratio. Men prefer women with a 0.72 hip to waist ratio. Men care way more about a woman's virginity or body count than women care about men's. These are all across the board, and men in all 37 cultures preferred younger women. Younger men preferred younger women. Middle-aged men preferred younger women.
90-year-old guys.
Older men preferred younger women.
Like 15-year-old kids.
Dr. David Buss comes on the show, and he talks about one of his colleagues who said, as I got older, what I expected was for me to be attracted to older women, meaning as I turned 60, I wanted to be attracted to 40-year-olds. And what he said is that is not what happened at all. As I got older, I still maintained attraction for 23 to 25-year-old women. Got it? So that's essentially what it is. I understand what you're saying, but that's probably outside of 2 standard deviations. That's very rare. That's the male stripper who's like broke, and he's trying to fuck the rich girl. I totally understand what you're saying. That is extreme.
Brock the bartender.
That's Brock the bartender.
We're on the same page. We hear it every day. That's why we're saying it.
That's like maybe 3% of the population. Go ahead.
I said to Spencer that show MILF Island.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We can go there. Yeah.
All of those guys on that show, like they obviously have mommy issues. First of all,
and they're all
now they're
literally because they are their moms.
And credit issues, obviously, bankruptcy issues.
They're trying to date people that are their mother's age or older.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like the young. I watched the last episode, and the youngest guy and the oldest woman are dating each other.
Oh, I saw that.
Okay, so now here's the other thing.
And he's like the ultimate fuckboy. He's so cringy.
I loved how like Megyn Kelly was giving Leonardo DiCaprio so much shit about dating a 19-year-old, and then literally the next the commercial is for MILF Island. Get the fuck out of here, Megyn Kelly.
Okay, so now the second thing, men, they get the most right swipes at what age? What do you think?
I think for women, probably older. I'm gonna go with 33 to 50.
Nice.
That's
Katie.
good.
Katie.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 30 and up.
Okay.
35
But not
to
like
50.
old.
35 to 50?
Yeah, I would say like 30. I mean, I'm just talking for myself.
Yes.
I mean, I would say like 33 to 45.
I'll go with the same that the girls are saying. The same thing.
35 to 50. It is 38 to 44. That is the age range. So again, this is pretty much, so as men, we have to become a thing. Does that make sense?
Men must become.
Men must become like the thing. I am the sum of my physique, my personality, the money I make, the connections I make. All these things come together to make up who I am. For some men, it's their personality leads. For other men, it's their fucking Lamborghini. Like,
Is there a face filter for men to be older?
Yeah, there is.
Oh, there is.
There is. Yeah. So it's exactly the same part of
Shocking, isn't it?
when you go to Face App. It's the
gave
same
everybody
I
thing.
hate all this
idea.
shit. I hate all these fucking face apps and shit. I hate it all.
When you go on FaceApp, it's the same place where you find the young filter. It's right next to it's the old filter.
I don't even know how these things work. I don't,
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
use this
say
stuff.
like, oh, I love a bit of salt and pepper. Da da da.
Yeah, at no point when I started growing gray hair did women say that's gross. Never did at any point.
Oh
of that.
yeah, and a woman gets gray hair, she's immediately she's not taking care of
Forgotten
herself.
about.
Cancel.
Well, they call the
Gone.
store Forever 21, not Forever 41.
I was in there the other day, and I was like,
that.
what is going on here? I don't like any of these clothes.
It is a little problematic to me, a little bit. There could be like a problem with this. It's like
What's the problem? Tell me the problem.
if you're with your girl or whatever, and then she starts getting older, like, are you just gonna ditch her and then just go to this girl because like she's not this girl anymore? Or what? How does that work?
That's
But
what
that's what girls think, but guys don't think that way, Katie. I don't think that way. It's like
you're
girls,
Yeah,
we agree.
so the math
No,
really doesn't
you know?
play that out. The
So
math,
how does that work?
The math doesn't really play that out. 78% of divorces are initiated by
Women.
women. So it's generally not that's what happens.